Hello everyone, this is Varsha. I am currently pursuing my BE in 7th SEM CSE AI department in Sri Venkateswara College of Engineering. In this session, we will discuss about hierarchical methods. What are hierarchical methods? Hierarchical methods in machine learning involve techniques that organize data into a nested sequence of groups, allowing for efficient analysis and insights. These powerful algorithms hold immense potential for uncovering complex patterns and relationships with large multidimensional datasets. Now, let us see the introduction to hierarchical clustering. We have three types of hierarchical clustering, that is bottom up approach, proximity measures, dendrograms. In this bottom up approach, clustering starts with each data point as its own cluster, then iteratively merges two closest clusters until a single cluster remains. That is, each and every data point will iteratively merges the two clusters surrounding it. This process repeats until a single cluster remains. Next one is proximity measures. Algorithms use, we know that Euclidean distance, we have heard about Euclidean distance, cosine distance, and like this type of distance matrix are used in this proximity measures to determine the similarity between clusters and guide the merging process. Next one is dendrograms. The final hierarchy of cluster is visualized using a dendrogram. This is like a tree-like diagram that shows the merging history and relationships between the clusters. Now, let us see the agglomerative clustering algorithms. First one is single linkage, second one is complete linkage, third one is Watt's method. In single linkage, it merges clusters based on the minimum distance between any 2 points in the cluster. This is called single linkage. In complete linkage, the merges clusters based on the maximum distance between any 2 points in the clusters. So as we see in single linkage, it merges based on the minimum distance between any 2 points, and but in the complete linkage, it merges based on the maximum distance between two points in the clusters. Next one is Ward's method. It merges clusters that minimize the increase in total within the cluster variance. These are all the agglomerative clustering algorithms. Next, let us see the divisive clustering algorithm. First one is Diana, second one is Birch, third one is spectral clustering. This Diana is a top-down approach that recursively splits the dataset, creating a device-in hierarchical clustering. Birch, the Beach abbreviation is balanced iterative reducing and clustering using hierarchies. This efficiently handles large data sets. It works based on by identifying and merging two microclusters, then building the final hierarchy. Third one is spectral clustering. It utilizes the eigenvectors of the data similarity matrix to identify the clusters in the data set. Next one is hierarchical clustering. The advantages and disadvantages of the hierarchical methods are: first advantage is flexibility. It has more flexible and there is no assumption of cluster shape, and it is also have ability to handle outliers, and it has visualization of cluster relationships. The disadvantages of the hierarchical methods are: it is sensitive to noise and it is also sensitive to outliers. It is high computational complexity and difficult in determining the optimal number of clusters used. Now let us see the selecting the optimal number of clusters. Like, how do we select the optimal number of clusters? We can use three different methods. One is elbow method, one is silhouette analysis, and another one is dendrogram inspection. In the first method, it identifies the elbow in the plot of the within clusters, sum of squares, indicating the optimal number of clusters. Next analysis, it measures the cohesion and separation of clusters, and it also provides a score to determine the optimal number of clusters. Next one is dendrogram inspection. In this inspection method, it visually inspect the dendrogram to identify the appropriate level of clustering based on the problem context. Next one is hierarchical Bayesian models. First one is hyperparameters. We have to define the overall structure and priors of the model. It is and allowing for flexible and robust interface. Second one is parameters, specific to each individual data point or group, allowing for customized modeling and adaptation. Third one is observations. The data itself have some structures and hyperparameters. Now let us see the application of hierarchical methods. First one is customer segmentation. It is used in identifying distinct customer groups to enable targeted marketing and personalized recommendations. To give recommendations, and in marketing fields, these hierarchical methods play a crucial role. Next one is bioinformatics, uncovering an evolutionary relationships and hierarchies in biological data sets. These hierarchical methods are used. Next one is computer vision. Hierarchical approaches image and object recognition. Next one is let us see the challenges and limitations in these hierarchical methods. First one is scalability. That is handling large data sets efficiently is somewhat expensive. Next one is sensitivity outliers. Hierarchical clustering can be heavily influenced by outliers, potentially skewing the resulting clusters. Next one is interpretability. Now, let us see some of the future trends and direction. One is hybrid approaches, like by combining the different hierarchical methods and other clustering techniques and machine learning algorithm, which improves the performance and robustness. Next one is scalable implementations, developing efficient and distributed algorithms to handle massive data sets. It leverages the advancement in hardware and cloud computing.